Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Thursday, December 27th, 2012. I'm astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, this is quite a day in store for us. We have a full moon in Cancer that is starting late tonight, but let's start with the day first. We have the sun in Capricorn, which is us looking at our long-term goals, looking at the structure of our life. This is also our place of rules. This is a place where we must also be responsible. You know what? These are the responsibilities, our role of actually stepping into a place of higher goals, of our greatest potential. This is also recognition as well, our public service, what we can do out there in the world, especially since we have Mars in Aquarius now. This is a lot of energy ready for us to really step outside the box, really start to think way outside of our life, a nice satellite view into our life. How do we put the dots together? How do we reach out to more people? How do we reach out to groups? This is a time in our life where people and our place in society are meshing with our goals. So this is excellent time to connect with new people, connect to the groups that you want that are based off your highest potential, that are based off your goals. We have Venus and Mercury in Sagittarius still, all this opening up, really expanding our minds, really stepping into a new belief, really taking a look at our belief structure, which is where we really do aim in our lives, making sure that we're aiming in the right place, not letting the details get in between us. And that is because we have been finishing up a moon in Gemini. Our emotions have been stirred up in our heads, our communication, how we think. You know, a lot of our thinking process, a lot of our attitude process has been tapping into our emotional state. This can be very emotional, you know. A lot of things that we're picking up in the head can go straight to our gut, straight to our feelings. And now the moon comes into its home sign of Cancer tonight. This is a powerful full moon. This full moon will be tapping into Uranus, and it will also be opposing Pluto. This is the big Pluto-Uranus square. This is us really, a lot of the core of our life, ready to rebel, ready to recreate ourselves, reinvent ourselves, and then all these old rules, this old paradigm, leaving it, but also finding a way to be responsible and not get too crazy. It's a very weird energy. Now this full moon is going to be powerful because, of course, it is in Cancer. This is in the cardinal signs. This is us really rebooting our emotional state, letting go of our emotions of the past, finding new comfort in the new structure of our life, new goals, leaving behind any of our past feelings, letting behind any feelings of comfort that we've had before in order to step into the new powerful structure, and one where we're not afraid to step into this new unique self, not afraid to reinvent our lives, not afraid to reinvent who we are. So a lot of this energy you will be tested with past comfort zones, your family, where you're from, how you take care of yourself, and really have to take a hard look at your life of how serious you can be. Where is the mountaintop you can reach? What is the new self that you must endure? And leave behind old patterns, leave behind old self, leave behind old comfort zones. This is a kite too, if you look at the astrology chart, and a T-square happening to Uranus. So this is all about us really reinvention, innovating, leaving behind old comfort, stepping into new patterns of rules in our life. A new rule based off new self, new rules based off a new structure, a new place to go in our lives. Most importantly though, this kite can only be flown if you let go of the emotional state and you step into your new structure. But the new emotional state is finding new comfort in the new self, in the new structure of your life, in the new rules that you're building, and not being afraid to remember that our minds and the way we feel good is by seeing the bigger picture. It is the bigger picture in your life right now, based off the higher goals, based off this new unique self. Also, most importantly, based off new comfort zones, a new place for you to feel safe and secure in. We always represent Cancer with the family, of course, or your home, but that's because you just feel safe there. And guess what? That is your emotional safe space feeling the safest, when you're around comfort zones. You could be around family right now, and the emotional comfort's not there. That's because we are looking deep in your own goals, deep in your own structure of your own life, and the new person that you are becoming. So this full moon will happen actually technically tomorrow, so I'll put more about it in tomorrow's horoscopes, but I'm prepping you because this is going to be energy when we all fall asleep after today. Or if you're up for it, I would release any old comfort. You will feel it during the day, especially once the moon turns. Our minds will go, woo, where's a safe place? And that safe place only comes from the new structure in your life. Check out my website, david-palmer.com, for all my new 2013 package readings. You get so many things. Check it all out at the store. And I've been having a lot of people ask about the classes. I'll have all the classes up on Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow.